Well, we started at university in Sydney, coming from an early childhood perspective, and we've remained true to that ethos of child-centeredness from day one, where we look at the developmental level of the child, the preschooler mainly, and see what interests them, and we speak in a language and sing in a language that they understand and that comes from their world. And that's enabled us to continue and to be vital and in the young child's life over the years. You know, it's been a wonderful almost 30 years. Emma and Lachy and Simon joined the Wiggles when the original Murray, Jeff and Greg retired in 2012. So these guys have been the new generation, and we've produced TV series, DVDs, and for the children that have grown up with Emma, Lachy and Simon and myself, they are the Wiggles. And of course we've got Dorothy the dinosaur, Wags the dog, Captain Feathersword and Henry the octopus. But having a woman in the Wiggles has been such a wonderful change of energy, and where girls used to come to the Wiggles show and Dorothy was their role model, it's now Emma. And
yeah, there is such a new energy now with this new group, and I think the band and the sound has changed as well. You know, it used to be Greg singing a predominant amount of the vocals, and now Lachy and Simon are beautiful, well, very well trained singers, and the three of us sing together, and the harmonies has really changed, I think, the sound of the music while continuing it on but making it new for this generation of children. And I think with the female element, even though it's not stereotypically female as per se, a lot of the children are coming to the show dressed in amazing outfits, you know, ballet tutus and dresses, and even some of the boys are wearing bow ties and bows on their shoes, and I think that entire element of dress up has become quite, you know, it's become such a big part of the show now, and they do come to the show dressed as their favourite Wiggle or Dorothy the dinosaur, and I think they love coming dressed in something that they feel comfortable in, and we're embracing that.
Yeah, when we do a show, you look out at the audience and there must be 80% of, would you say, of the children dressed like Emma. With Lachy took over from Jeff the purple Wiggle, and Jeff's trademark was "Wake up, Jeff." He'd fall asleep and all the audience would say, "Wake up, Jeff."
The wake up bit was such a huge part of the show, and I think that's what originally made Jeff such a popular character early on. Was he wasn't as outgoing or as outspoken as the other Wiggles, but his little bit in the show was to fall asleep, and the children absolutely love it. So to take that out when Jeff retired was probably not going to work, so we kept it in, and the wake up Lachy thing works so well. It happens a few times in the show.
Yeah.
But I think going back on the new energy too, I think it's it is so nice for us to be bringing our own character in a performance space. We saw a Broadway show last night, and they're always playing characters. What's so nice about this, and why I think it still works, is because we're able to. Emma brought her talent of 20 years of dancing. I get to bring my singing and songwriting ability in, and that the children get to see all those different levels. They get to say hi to Lachy and hi to Anthony and hi to Emma and Simon. I think that's what's so nice, and the parents love that too. They comment on how they love the individual talents, and they enjoy watching it, so then they get to watch and enjoy it with their children.
Yeah, we're so excited because our TV series in the States is now on Universal Kids and on Hulu. And Universal, it's on what time?
It's on at 3 p.m. weekdays, and it's been such a great new energy for us, a new platform, a new environment, and we worked really hard on the series Wiggle Wiggle Wiggle. It's a longer format, so it's about 22 minutes each episode, and features lots of different content from different countries, and traditional dances and nursery rhymes, and lots of new songs and costumes, and it's been a great series to put together.
So it's going to be 4 times a day on Universal, and that's so fantastic for us, because a lot more children are going to see the Wiggles, and I think we'll be hopefully the same levels we were, if not bigger than we were back in the early 90s when it was absolutely massive, because the quality is still there and the entertainment value and the educational value is there. So it's just getting in front of people, and with Hulu and Universal and doing live tours. We've also just done a live tour and we're going to come back next year and do a bigger tour. So it's great, mate. Enjoying it too, Lachy.
Loving every second. We're playing so much live. That's another part of the show that I think is so fantastic, is we've kind of left the whole backing track part aside, and we're learning new instruments all the time, and we get comments from even the staff at the venues are coming up and saying how much they appreciate just listening to the live music, even at the sound checks. And I think for the parents too, to be able to let their kids have a great dance at the front of the show and they can sit back and actually enjoy the music too, is a real feature of the Wiggles live show.
Preschoolers have got mum or dad's iPhone or smartphone, they've got the iPad, they've got the TV screen, they've got TVs in the car, and it would be great for us to be able to communicate with the children in all those mediums. What the challenge for parents is to, of course, limit the time the children are right in front of it. One thing I will say about our Wiggles is we encourage children while they're watching to be active.
We've had such a great response with YouTube. It's been so helpful for us.
YouTube's another one.
Yeah,
You're right,
across the world, and we've been able to reach different countries that we haven't been able to reach.
This year, I think our YouTube subscribers have gone up 400%.
And I think that long form viewing is so wonderful, and it emulates what the children are watching on TV, watching a TV episode, but it's a bit longer, so they have more variety to watch. And we did a nursery rhyme special which goes for about 45 minutes, and it's just a great compilation of lots of different traditional songs. And then we did an Emma ballet feature, and with a ballet bar, and what Anthony was saying, it's a great way to have children be interactive with the video as well.
What I really love is that all the new Wiggles, which is 7 years now, but the guys are all speaking that this is their career, and for me, I love this so much, and I do it because I love it, and I'd love to just keep enjoying it, keep giving quality entertainment and education and music and theatre to children. That's my long-term goal, and keep communicating in a language they understand.
Yeah, I think we've got some really exciting new projects that we're working on. I mean, we always think of the next project after we're doing the current project, but we've just finished a feature called Wiggle Pop, and it features different homages to pop music over the last maybe 60 years or so. Yeah. So we've just done that. We're about to work on an Emma series. We're still going to be touring, so we're going back to Australia, then off to Canada, and then next year we'll be back in the States. So it's an exciting, next 12 months for us.